Yep. Hello, guys. My name is Chris Ehato, and you're welcome to today's edition of Real Talks. Now, in the Real Talks, we talk about current issues happening in Africa, happening in Nigeria, happening in Germany, happening in Europe, happening in America, and happening in South Africa, all over the world. There's a need for us to keep an eagle eye on the things that affect different generations in our time. Okay, so quickly, I would like to talk about something that has really been bothering me about Nigeria. The state of the economy in Nigeria right now is so challenging to the point that a lot of people are hungry and people are complaining. But the question is, who is the chief economist of the Nigerian economy? I know that the president is not an economist and the president is a political leader, but who is the chief economist of the Nigerian government? Who gives economic advice to the president of Nigeria? Who gives economic counsel to the leaders in Africa? That is something that bothers me, and that is something I need an answer to. I want to know who is the chief economist of the Nigerian society, the person who gives economic advice and economic counsel to the Nigerian government. Now, there was a particular book I've been reading. I just got the book. It is written by Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, one-time finance minister of Nigerian, okay, and she was the finance minister during the time of Chief Olusegun Obasanjo and also in the government of Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Um, the title of the book is Fighting Corruption is Dangerous. Fighting Corruption is Dangerous. And the subtitle is The Story Behind the Headlines. The Story Behind the Headlines. The book is quite an interesting book and it answers a lot of questions that have bothered my mind. Now I am less relaxed and I believe like Dr. Pat Utomi, sorry, Professor Pat Utomi, not Dr. Utomi, Professor Pat Utomi, talked about in one of the videos that I saw where he was talking to Sheung of Channels News. He said we need to fix Nigeria, that Nigeria is dying and we need to fix Nigeria, that people are hungry and the political elite in Nigeria should not see politics as a game, that this is real life. People are suffering, people are hungry, and people are dying. And that bothers me. And I'm asking myself this question. I agree that corruption is a dangerous game. Corruption is dangerous, and anybody who intends to fight corruption should be ready to face a pushback. All right. So, but I'm asking myself this question on the daily. Who is the chief economist that gives economic advice to the president of Nigeria? We don't want theory. We want practical. We want solutions. All right. We want answers to economic problems and we want practical solutions to the economic challenges that face Nigeria. I saw recently a video where Dangote was close to tears trying to talk about the frustration that he's having to set up the refinery that he has spent billions of dollars on, and that the land that he's using to refine the stuff, he bought the land for over $100 million. Did he pay $100 million, or what he gave the Nigerian equivalent of $100 million to the people that he bought the land from? These are questions. Who is advising the government? Who is advising the federal government? Who is advising the state government? Who is advising the local government chairman? We need to know who these economists are and perhaps hold them responsible. Thank you.